sun rays crown thy pine-clad hills, and summer spreads her hand, when silvern voices tune thy rills, we love thee, smiling land. We love thee, smiling land. As loved our Father, so we love, where once they stood we stand. Their prayers we raise to heaven above. God guard thee, new-found land. God guard thee, God guard thee, God guard thee, new-found land, our land.
You're watching Rogers TV, Corner Brook.
You're watching Rogers TV.
If you have a comment about this program, we'd love to hear it. Email or call us, or send us your feedback through social media.
Tuesdays on City TV.
We find missing people who have slipped through the cracks, and we bring them home.
We need to talk about how you figured out this location before us cops.
We all have our secrets. You kidnapped a child.
And you kidnapped a man.
I tell you what to help with, and you help with it. You can't manipulate me.
But I did. I'm your partner.
No partners. You're a monster.
Found. All new. Tuesdays 10/9 Central on City TV or stream it on City TV Plus.
It isn't the heavy trays that make the job difficult, or the fast pace you need to keep up. It's not working another double because someone called in sick. What makes the job tough is the moment you realize a customer has had enough, and you have to make that decision not to overserve. Refusing service isn't personal, it's the law. We know it's not easy, but we're counting on you to keep us all safe. Thank you, servers, for doing the tough job.
Tuesdays on City TV.
We find missing people who have slipped through the cracks, and we bring them home.
We need to talk about how you figured out this location before us cops.
We all have our secrets. You kidnapped a child.
And you kidnapped a man.
I tell you what to help with, and you help with it. You can't manipulate me.
But I did. I'm your partner.
No partners. You're a monster.
Found. All new. Tuesdays 10/9 Central on City TV or stream it on City TV Plus.
You're watching Rogers TV.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Back in action Sunday morning. A little bit of rain out there this morning. A little blustery. Feels like fall. And Mark, you know what they say about streaks, they all end and they all begin. So maybe we'll get an end to this losing streak and start a brand new one. You know, Maris he started with one. He had one when he started it.
Welcome back to the Cornerbrook Civic Center for Game 2 of 2 this weekend between Central Impact and the Western Kings.
Here's the face-off. Okay, Central comes up with it. Lambert slides it right over to Ingram, and he just misses. Look to try to make this same start they had yesterday.
Yeah, it was a quick start by Central Impact with 2 on the board early yesterday, so I'm sure the Kings have talked about that. They want to get out to a better start today.
Kings with the puck. There's the shot, and that goes off a skate. Okay, Wiseman with it. Wiseman just loses the handle. Price picks it up. Central break it out. Kings pick it back up. That's Urquhart. His big presence last night. It's a big boy. This one gets slid down. Colburn's going to leave it. Colburn in net this morning for the Central Impact. And that's Ryan Roberts in net for the Western Kings. Kings battle on the boards here. Rashley gets it out, tries to go cross ice, stays to Janes. Vardy with it now. Vardy slides it over. This one comes shooting down, and there's a head of steam coming here. And that's Party. Party had 5 yesterday, so he was in second place in scoring in the Major Midget League. Not just the game, and picked up 2 goals and 3 assists in last night's performance. So you want to keep your eyes on him.
He was barreling down. We mentioned the forecheck yesterday. Ryan Applin managed to make the play.
And there's a shot block there. Party was quick on that one. Kings look to get this out. Here's Rashley with the puck here now. Rashley tries to gain the blue line. Sneaking around. He's going to get a shot off, and he does. Saved there by Colburn. Lambswood with it now. Lambswood with the puck. Gets it back into Rashley. That goes off his skate. Central looks to get this out. It's kept in. Gumby keeps it in. And enough is enough, he says. And I'm just going to flick this one down the ice, and we'll get a change.
Yeah, we mentioned at last night's game, that start where maybe it's a bit of an adventure sometimes when the ice is a little bit wet to start the game, but not so tonight. Ice looks good, ready to rock and roll. No bad spots out there to start that first couple of minutes.
Nope, and the face-off is won by Central. Locke gets the puck out. Wiseman picks it up. Over to Cumby. Cumby looking to get this back. He's off the mark, trying to get it to Decker. Cave sticks it in the corner. Kings look like they're skating better this morning. Come out with a bit of jump. They were a bit flat last night. Not sure if that's the plan at home for the first time.
Yeah, there was chances back and forth in game 1. And shots, I think, were maybe 29-25 to complete that game. So I think we started the third period 19-all. So there was chances both ends. There's no reason why the Western Kings need to do anything but put the gas on here today in hopes for a better result.
Yeah, I wouldn't have laid those goals on maybe the first one, but other than that, Stone was solid for the Kings. It could have been a lot worse, and Lynch was just fantastic.
Lynch did a great job.
I don't know if the Central tweet was saying something. They were calling him lunch, so it felt like he stole the lunch money of the Kings yesterday.
Yeah. He went and got his donut from Tim Hortons, despite my best efforts for using the S word.
Right. So
kudos, tip your hat to Mr. Lynch yesterday.
Just so you know, Mark, when I went home last night, I did watch the Habs game, and I did use the S word, and that got us into overtime.
Yes, well, we did say that we'll go home and watch the Habs win, and that's indeed what they did. Beautiful goal by Cole Caulfield in overtime. Should I say Cole Caulfield?
Goal Caulfield. And the Leafs pulled it out, too. They were trailing that whole game. Okay, this one's kicked into the corner. Gould with the puck. Gould gets it back up to the point. That's Bogdan. Bogdan with the shot. That gets blocked. Tries to get it back up to the point, and that's just a little off for Mercer. Mercer dumps that in. Price and Gould to go in the fight for it here. Pops out to Central. Payne with the puck. Payne breaks it over the line. Just shoots that on net. Nicely directed to the corner. Bouncing around. Spingle with it now. Spingle still with the puck. Gets it up to Payne. Payne looks to flick that one in. And that's going right on net. So the Kings have done a good job of that one. The dump ins and getting them on net too. Eh? So forcing the goalie to play. And there's a little how you doing for a Sunday morning.
Yeah, nice hit that time by Chase Sims.
Okay, Central with the puck. Looking to just freeze this on the wall. Maybe get a change. Although they got Party out there. Party and Ingram. This one's coming out to Ingram. We got a 2-on-1 here. 2-on-1. Can he get it over to Party? And nice play there by Urquhart.
On the back check.
Absolutely. So he's familiar with Party. And Urquhart's a big boy. He made his presence felt in front of the net last night. Did take a penalty. Kings did score a goal on that one, but it was he got a little cross check in just slightly before the puck goes in the net. You're going to want to see more of his presence out here. Urquhart here with the puck now. Urquhart brings it in. Just brings it around.
Yeah, they grow those Urquharts nice and tall out in Deer Lake. James is a big boy. And he's in front of the net
bouncing around, just laying in the crease. Central's able to clear it. Rashley with it now. Rashley tries to sneak that back down. That's picked up by Canning. Canning with the puck. Canning gets it over the blue line. Canning with the shot, and that goes high. Fowler will be first on that. Fowler had a couple points yesterday as well. And we get 3. And Fowler tied for 4th in the league in scoring. So you got a couple pretty impressive players here on Central. You got to be careful of. This one's going to get slid down. Strickland will be there, and that's an icing. So
you saying that they have impactful players? Is that what you're saying?
They have impactful
Watch
players.
Over some of those impactful players. 14:07 to go here on Rogers TV. Cornerbrook Civic Center. Lammy and Willie here with you. Happy to be back watching some U-18 AAA Hockey League.
Okay, Kings win this one. Cumby with the puck. Cumby still with the puck. Slides a little bit in front of him. Cumby still with the puck here. Tries to get it up to Rashley. He does. It's picked off by Canning. Fowler comes in, drops it back for Locke. Locke with the puck. Locke slides it back into Canning. That goes a little too far. Cumby will be first on this one. And that goes off his skate and bounces right out to Central. Can't handle it. King going after it now. King picks it up. King and Strickland back on D here. Locke with the puck, looking for cross ice for Fowler. Kings come back the other way. It's Bugden. Bugden with the shot, and that goes wide.
Yeah, we mentioned yesterday in some of the shots. They gotta hit that target.
Yeah, there were too many opportunities yesterday that just were high and wide.
I fully realize that a lot of the players are looking to go high on these goalies down to the butterfly these days. But there were too many missed shots for my liking.
Okay, Kings dumped this one in. Okay, we got to get it. Oh, we got interference. So, Mark, looks like the Western Kings, who've only got 2 on the season. Power play goals, that is. Looks like Hanrahan is going to the box. So, Western Kings are going to get their first crack at it.
Hanrahan, number 22. Same number as Gold Caulfield, and one of my favorites, my all-time favorites, Mike Bossy, the sniper.
Yeah,
22 with the Islanders.
Kind of fascinated with the name Hanrahan. A lot of N's, a lot of A's, a couple H's.
See what the Kings can do here.
Okay, and that gets knocked outside by Kosh. Nice play by him to break it up.
Kings did manage some good puck movement and created some wonderful opportunities to score last night, especially on the power play. But they just weren't able to get one past Lynch.
And Central gets to that puck and flicks it down. James with the puck. It bounces out. Wiseman here now. Okay, Lambert. Lambert picks it up. Lambert with the shot, and that just goes off the glove.
Yeah, Roberts got a piece of that one. That was a hard shot.
He can fire it. Here's Wiseman now. Just a minute left to go in this power play. Kings want to get it set up here. Got a couple opportunities and just mishandled it. Rashley down in the corner. Mercer with it now. Mercer gets it back to Rashley. That's bobbling around. Rashley with the puck, settles it down. Price is on him. Rashley looks to get this moving. James right back to Rashley. To quiet this down here. Back up to James. Back to the point. Spingle with it now. Spingle looking around. Slides it over. Rashley in the slot, and that gets tipped by a stick and pops up. 24 seconds left, and that's kept in by the Kings, so nice play there. Kings with an opportunity here. Now James with the backhand, and there's the rebound. Puck is still bouncing, and there's a glove save for you.
Colburn. Nice job by Colburn by staying with the player coming across the middle for the initial save, and then an even better job on the rebound.
Yeah, we saw that last with Lynch.
14 seconds to go in the Hanrahan penalty. 10:52 left in the period. We're all knotted at zeros here at the Cornerbrook Center, Cornerbrook Civic Center, Rogers TV.
Okay, Central gets to that first and going to shoot it down, and that should pretty well do it for this power play. Kings 0-4 so far the weekend. Okay, Payne with the puck, back to Spingle. Gets it up to Decker. Decker slides it over. And Peavy just gets out of the way. He had Big Boone coming in there.
Yeah, he was ready to lay the Boone.
He was. And just the presence alone takes him off the puck, eliminates the breakout. There's Decker with it now. Decker goes cross ice. That's going to be sliding over. Green's going to get to it first. Bit of pressure here by the Kings. Decker with it now. He takes a knock. That's Boone again. This one just comes up to Canning. Canning with a little move. Central, good job to stay on side there. Canning with the puck. Battle for it down in the corner. And we're going to whistle.
Well, I want to wish our viewers in Florida this morning, or I guess still in the Eastern time zone this morning. Dale Park down in Florida, joining us on Rogers TV.
Yep, and his wife Jennifer, who's been absolutely integral with with female hockey in the province.
Long-time supporters of hockey and the Western Kings. We wish them a nice little getaway.
And don't forget your sunscreen.
Down in Florida, watching the Kings.
Watching
Come
the
on,
Kings.
guys.
Well, the Leafs beat Tampa last night, so I don't know if they were at that one as well.
I want to shout out to the Western Kings, our big Kings, for loaning the U-15 AAA Kings their backup jerseys. To start the year, we had tournaments out east and again in Central this weekend. And while we're ordering our jerseys for that squad, we were able to use some whites and some reds that the Kings had on hand.
Okay, good for them.
To thank Dale for the suggestion and for the Kings organization for helping us out.
Okay, I kind of muffed it yesterday, and I do apologize for that, but Derek White is downstairs with the local in-house announcements, does an excellent job. And Luke Thibault rocking it out again here this morning, Mark.
Listen, if Whitey's going to single us out at the pregame and talk about Rogers TV and the boys in the booth, we're going to have to reciprocate that one.
Absolutely. So good on you, Derek and Luke. Keep it up.
Great job, guys.
Okay, King's battling back there. That's Urquhart. Price is going to come up with it. Furlong knocks him. Party breaks it out. Party's dangerous. He's coming out with Ingram. Party gets it over to Ingram. Ingram with a shot, and that just goes wide. Ingram could fire that puck too.
Yeah, there was a lot of net over there. Sometimes you're going to miss the net. I know we've been talking about it, but that didn't miss by much.
This one slides back, picked up by Mercer. Mercer tries to get it out, comes up to the line, kept in by Central. Party's going to be back there. Bugden now. Gets it up to the sidewall. Price keeps it in and dumps it right back in. Party picks it up. They're playing Party tough this morning. Party with the puck here now, and there's a great
Nice save.
Just got the toe out on that one. Looked a bit Jake Allen-ish.
Party off the wall there. Stepped right into one, and Jake kicked up that right pad with a nice toe save.
Okay, Central here with it now. Hughes with the puck. Central looks to break it out here. Tries to slide it up. That's too far for Canning. Canning with it here now. Nice stick there by Bugden. Nice play there by Lambswood to get back in the play, and Rashley breaks it out. Nice pass over to Janes, a little behind him. Well, Mark, the Western Kings have showed up this morning. That's great to see. You never know after a 7-zip when you know you should have had a better break here or there, but they've showed up to play this morning.
Yeah. Good start for the Kings. A couple nice saves by Roberts as well. We're still tied at 0 with 6 and some change to go here in the first period. Game number 2.
Right, these Central Impact, like I said yesterday, ranked 8th in the 8th in Atlantic Canada. So that's some high praise for Ryan Casey's team. That's picked up by Green. Green sneaking in here. Green with a shot, and the rebound is there. Here comes James now. Gets it in. Momentarily picked up by Strickland. Good Isla Mort name. Russell with it. Russell has wheels. Strickland still with the puck here now. Strickland slides it over. Looking to go cross ice here, and Bound can't handle that one. Wiseman will be first on that. Nice play by Wiseman, the senior defenseman. Hails from up the coast. James now. James with the puck. And good defensive play here by Century. You saw all that last night as well, right? They clog up the shooting lanes, make a lot of block shots, just trying to take away that space and time, right? So they do a very good job, very well coached.
Yeah, they hold their position well. They get sticks in lanes. They take the body. They're all willing to engage, take the space. They do that the full length of the ice.
They do. Kings with it here now. That's Wiseman. Wiseman's coming down. He's got James with him. And Decker goes off his skate. Fowler with it momentarily. Picked up by Locke. Locke is dangerous as well. Had a heck of a hockey game last night. And he takes a knock. Party with it. And there's Party. And okay, a little pushing, a little shoving. And we're still knotted at zeros.
Yeah, a little bobble there coming off the wall. It was a fortunate little bounce for a Central Impact player. He had a great look, and Roberts again up to the task to keep this a 0-0 hockey game. And 4s are wild here, Willie. 4 minutes and 44 seconds to go in this first period.
So most viewers out there would know, Mark, that well, they may know that the banana bread was sold out at the craft fair, but they probably don't know that I have a banana chocolate chip muffin sitting here, compliments of my co-host.
Oh,
so
nice.
thank you for that.
How thoughtful.
Very thoughtful. Oh, and there's the tip.
You know what? that just might have been bugged. We'll see if we can get the replay on this one, but
no, I'm telling you, that's the usual suspects, Party and Fowler. So the shot from the point, take a look here.
Bogdan had a little swing at it as well.
Oh, it is.
I think it might have been an own goal.
That is, you're correct.
It was a beautiful tip, but I think off the stick of
that's Bogdan.
number 3 Bogdan.
Party's taking. Party gets the. Party should get the goal on that one. That was Bogdan. Good eyes, Mark. Okay, the Kings down. A little unfortunate on that one on here on this Sunday morning. Up to Spingle. Spingle with the puck here now. Spingle dumps that in. Furlong back there first. Furlong comes up with the puck. Furlong's got a man in front of the net. Sims is sitting there.
Yeah, it's a bad feeling when you're a defenseman and that goes in off your stick when you're trying to bat it out of here. I've had it happen to myself, and that's just sometimes the way the cookie crumbles. Roberts was off to a great start. Certainly still is, and playing really, really well. And some play like that kind of happens, and everybody feels bad about it, but you pick yourself back up again and
you
try and make something happen in the next shift.
Absolutely. So they do give that one to Fowler, and Party gets the assist. So two of them have had monster weekends.
Yeah, they had a great night last night.
Central with the puck here now, gets it up to center. That's going to be picked up by Russell. He's got wheels come. Nice play there. Nice play by Applin. Nice little stick check. It's picked off again. Here's Green with a shot, and that goes wide, and there goes the rebound, and that just goes sliding the opposite side through the crease.
Yeah, Roberts had to be quick on that rebound.
Rashley with it here.
And boards.
Okay, nice backhand.
Backhand. 2:57 left in the first frame. Here at the Corner Brook Civic Center. Another wet one out there today, Willie.
It was wet. Well, it's still wet.
She's pouring out there today. Hopefully it's not pouring rain down in Florida where the parks are.
No, I think we're in a different SPF zone. Okay, Hanrahan. He flicks it in. This one comes back up to Vardy. Vardy at the point. There's the shot, and there's the attempted tip by Hanrahan. Kings look to get this out here. Nice play there. Gets it up to Rashley. Rashley tries to slide it over to James. Vardy gets knocked. Wiseman with the stick. Gets it over to Cumby. Cumby with the puck, gets it back to Wiseman. Wiseman gets it up to James. No, he doesn't. That gets hooked up in the official's feet. I don't know if we've given the shout out to the officials yet. Mark, do we have officials here this morning? Been very few whistles.
We do. We've got the two of the Fagans. We've got McCarthy and Lush.
Okay, so
Mike and Zach,
Tim Lush, Zach Fagan, and Mike Fagan.
Thanks to the officials today.
And David McCarthy. And there's a tip right at the Party, and like I said, he's dangerous. There's the shot, and he doesn't miss that by much. King with the puck keeps it in.
Yeah, it was a nice little touch by Bound to send Party in while he was in full stride.
And he's dangerous. No surprise there. Party with the puck again. There's a block. So great block there by Mercer, I believe. This one gets slid up to Hughes. Hughes with the puck. There's the shot. There's the tip, and that just goes high. Back out to Hughes.
There's a lot of traffic in front of Mr. Roberts down that end, and everybody's trying to get a stick on a shot from the point, so you see a little trend going here.
Okay, Nick Gould with the puck. He just flicks it in behind. Kings battling for it here, trying to get it out. Locke with it now. Locke looks to break this out. That pass is behind Fowler. Picked up by Spingle. Fowler all over Spingle here. Nice little tip pass. And that's blocked. That's stick check there by Canning. Knocks it back into the Kings zone. 25 seconds left to go here in the first period. Kings trail it by 1.
You know, Willie, for all the Atlantic rankings and such, it was a 29-25 shot hockey game last night. Its shots are 12-10. That little own goal is 1-0 game. There's been chances at both ends in both games. So you know what? We've got a young Kings team here. They haven't won or tied or got some points on the board just yet. They're hoping for their first points here today.
Oh my goodness! What a heck of a play! They got lucky on that one.
They've come with a nice effort here in this first period.
That was the nicest play of the weekend I've seen. So, but like the tragically hit said, nobody's interested in something you didn't do. So 12-10 on the shots, 1-0 on the scoreboard. We'll see you in the next frame.
Tragically, we'll have to have an intermission. We'll see you start of the second period.
Okay. Okay, back in action here. Both teams battling for it behind the net. Gets it up to Sims. Sims on the sidewall. Tries to break this out. Okay, good first period by the Kings, I thought, Mark. A little unlucky break to get the first goal. But
it was
you know what they say about luck, you create your own luck.
Party was certainly there in front, causing some traffic and adding to it all, certainly, but unfortunately went off of the defenseman's stick, trying to bat it out of the air, bugged him. I know he feels bad about that kind of play. We'll see if he can bounce back here in the second period.
Okay, Central does keep it in momentarily. Kings get it out, up to Vardy. Good job there by Central to regroup and get back onside in the attack zone. Here's Party with the puck. There's a tip, and that's a save. That's another shot.
Another nice save.
Oh, what a play by Fowler. Tries to just tip it to Party. Party sitting alone out right in front, and you got to tie him up. You cannot lose track of Grayson Party. He might walk out of this weekend leading the league in scoring, and he cannot sit alone in front of the net. Two great plays there, almost connected.
In a very dangerous spot there. I'd say about 3, maybe 4 real nice saves by Robertson close.
Back up to Lambert.
Chips over the blue line. Hopefully he's okay. Took a bit of a spill.
Didn't see that.
Enough.
That was McCarthy, the official.
Yeah, he's all full of ice and water there.
Okay.
Picks himself up and continues on. I think Taylor Swift says shake it off.
Shake it off.
Shake it off, Dave.
Okay, battling for the puck on the sidewall here. This one scoots out in front. It's picked up by Mercer. Mercer gets it outside the zone. Flicks it off the boards. Try to give his little self-pass.
Got a couple of out-of-town scores. There was a game on Friday the 20th where the Blizzard beat the Growlers, the top-place Growlers, 4-3 in a close one.
Wow.
At the DF Barnes Arena. Of course, we had our 7-zip score here last night. And again last night, the Blizzard took it to the Growlers 5-3, improved their record to 6-5 on the year.
Well, that's impressive.
They took a pair from the Pinnacle Growlers.
That's impressive because Blizzard going into this weekend, we're sitting just behind Tri-Pin by 1 point, but they were in 4th place. And to knock off the Growlers, that's a feat and a half, ranked 3rd in Atlantic Canada.
A couple of big wins by the Blizzard.
Okay, the Western Kings are on a power play here. We got a penalty by Ingram, which was hooking. Wiseman with the puck. Changes here by Central. That pass is too far. This one's going to get dumped back in. So Kings look to regroup here. Set it up on the power play. 0-4 on the weekend. And that pass just goes off the stick, and Urquhart, no, James. Got to pick up the passes.
You know, Willie, you really need to kind of come to play at this level of hockey. If you take a shift or a game off, you know, or things can definitely, you know, fall apart in a hurry. All these guys are good hockey players. They've been at it for years, so good job on the Blizzard.
Absolutely.
Taking a pair from Pinnacle Growlers the last couple of days.
Yeah, if you forget who number 15 is on the impact, you're in trouble, I can tell you. And there we go. Western Kings on the board. A little power play goal.
The Kings are taking the page out of the Central Impact playbook there by getting some traffic in front. Looks like there was a redirect. We'll try and see who it was. Might have been even up a body. Lot of traffic in front of Colburn there. 1, 2, 3, 4 players in front of Wiseman's shot. We'll see who they credit the goal to.
Strickland was in front of the net for the impact, so I don't know if it went off him or the King player. Hard to tell by the replay. Applin's first on this. Slides it up. See if this adds a little jump in the King's step here.
Payne gets credit for the goal. So Payne in front of the net gets credit for that one. We're tied at 1. 16 and change to go here in the second period. Got ourselves a hockey game.
Okay, and that's it, Mark. You nailed it. Blue paint, lots of traffic. Keep the goaltender from not seeing a whole lot, and good things can happen.
4 players in that lane, right in front of Colburn that time. Roberts has a clear view of that one, and they'll take a draw to his right.
Okay, want to give a shout out to some of the best crew in the province. We've got Kevin Keeping and Dylan Bennett in the house. Dylan would have resurfaced the playing surface here for us between periods, and Kev just does everything else.
Great job, guys, as always.
Mercer with the puck here. Gould now. Gould flicks it in. Lock with it now. The Kings here with a chance, and it's bouncing around. Central dumps it in. And that's just a little bit too far.
Payne was in close again there. The puck came to him. It was not much room to operate. Colburn was down with the pads out. Managed a little backhand into those pads, but the defenseman then took him down, pushed him into Colburn a little bit there. Another close play for the Kings.
Okay, shots are 15-13 in favor of the Impact. Score is knotted at 1. Oh, Russell takes a hit there. Kings look to try to get this one. PV in there causing some havoc. Decker now. Decker takes a knock from Russell. The intensity's picking up a little bit.
Yeah, PV's hurt. He took a shot in the corner there. Something's gone wrong.
I think that's Payne. Payne gone to the bench. Trainer talking to him.
That is Payne. Yeah, sorry. Comes Urquhart.
Urquhart here now. Urquhart coming down the side. There's the shot. Nice save.
Nice save by Colburn. That was destined for the right corner.
Bugged in with it now. Just flicks that down, and it's played by Colbert. Ingram now with the puck. Sorry, that's Hanrahan. I guess if you dropped at both H's, you'd only be left with A's and R's. Okay, so here comes Wiseman. Over to Sims. Sims in the slot, slides back. Kings with an opportunity, come beyond the puck. He flicks it around. Wiseman pinches. Furlong in there. Sims on it now.
Oh,
Sims, that's a little boarding.
Hands
get a little boarding play there.
The ring.
There's been a couple that have been close here this morning, Mark. These boarding calls, little hits from the, in the numbers. So
yeah, that'll go to 17 Canning, I believe.
Right.
All the referees' hands shot up on that one all at the same time. It's consensus.
Yeah, it looked like a.
Kings will go back on the man advantage.
All right, that looked
13:44 to go.
That looked like a good bingo to me.
Bingo. 2 minutes. I guess that would have been boarding. Nice opportunity for the Kings to see if they can get another good look or two here. The man advantage. Here we go.
Okay, Lambswood and Wiseman on the back end of this power play, along with Payne, Rashley, and Janes. Russell and Party out killing it for the Impact on the forward side, along with Green and Vardy. Rashley with the puck. To back up to the point, gets up to Wiseman. Wiseman slides it over, gets it over to Lambswood. Lambswood with the shot, and there it is, bouncing around, and that puck had a chance too, so nice play there by Colbert. Lots of traffic in front again.
There's the value of that shot on net. Just a hard, almost shot pass, really, right into the pads of Colburn with all kinds of traffic in front, looking for the rebound. Dangerous play.
Okay, this one sticks around. Wiseman with it now. Wiseman with it, gets it over to Lambswood again. Lambswood with the shot. It's blocked by Green. This one looks to be tied up momentarily. Central gets it down the ice. Okay, so Lambswood on the puck, couple 22s there. Hanrahan. Okay, Decker's on it now. Decker has the puck. 30 seconds left to go in the power play. Tries to slide it back around. That's too far. Austin pinches in. Picks it up. Austin with the puck. Slides it over. Shot from the point. Now that goes off the post. So that one was close. This one goes bouncing down. Spingle will be on this. 6 seconds left, so this will do it for the Kings power play. They're 1 for 2 so far in this game. One for something on the weekend. Okay, Decker brings it in. Gets that down low. BB slides down. Decker with it again. Gets it into the slot, and that goes off a skate. Cave couldn't deliver on that one. Nice pass there by Decker. That goes off a glove. Central breaks it out. Hardy and Fowler. Mercer will be on it. Mercer flicks it around. Kings look to pick this up outside, and they do. Furlong with the puck. Furlong tries to make the move, gets the puck deep. Strickland with it now, makes the outlet. Gets it over to Fowler. Fowler breaking in here, coming down on Bogdan. Tries to make the move, and he does. Gets it across, and just too far for Party. I'm assuming that's Party. So Fowler and Party are just missing on a couple of these here. Some great plays. Cave with it now. Cave keeps it in. Urquhart with the puck. Clark just settles that down, gives it over to Mercer. Mercer slides that up, gets it up to Sims. They stick checked on that one. And yeah, I'm not sure, Boone. I think you were on sides, buddy. Nice try.
A little bit of how's she going after the whistle. We're tied at 1 here on Rogers TV, Corner Brook Civic Center. 10:19 to go in the second period. Here in game 2 of 2 between the Central Impact and these Western Kings, looking for their first points of the season.
Central wins the drop. Applin with the puck. Applin tries to get that up to Sims. Sims with the puck here. Sims dumps that in. Nice play by him. Vardy with it now. Vardy looking to break this out. Good pressure here by the Kings. Furlong keeps the disruption happening. Tosh now. Tosh tries to get it out. Gets it up to Canning. Tosh coming back the other way. Nice little stick there by Furlong. Spingle now. Nice pass in here by the Kings. Break it out the opposite side. Furlong with it, gets it across. Spingle with it now. Spingle, not sure where he's going with that one. And this one's going to slide all the way down, and we're going to get an icing.
Well, Willie, I'll give you a little break here. There hasn't been too many whistles in that little stretch. 9:23 to go here in a second. I'm just going to bring up real quick the whole Alexander Ovechkin, Wayne Gretzky chase. Having watched that hockey game last night, one is left to wonder whether or not Ovi's going to do it. We'll pick that one up now in a moment. I'll let you get back into the play here.
Okay, back on the horse. Here comes Central. Green is breaking in. He takes the shot, directed to the corner. Lamsel will be on this one. Slides it up. That's picked off by Party, and Rashley comes up the other way. We got a 2-on-1 here. Party or... Oh, wow. Okay. Little do there, Mark.
Indeed.
Indeed there was. Speaking of lacrosse, back in the Olympics. So Canada's national sport will be back in the Olympics this year.
Yeah, I noticed that. Just a bit of hockey math for you. Getting back to the Ovechkin Gretzky chase. He's got 72 more goals to go. Gretzky played 137 more games to date than what Ovechkin has. So we'll see if he'll get his another 72 to tie the great one. A lot of speculation as to when Ovi might retire.
Yeah, he's been a scoring machine his whole career. And,
number 2 overall, past Gordie Howe last season.
I think Gordie Howe always had the argument that none of the WHL stats counted for him, right? So he was in the W for 8 years?
Yeah, there you go.
So none of his stats counted then. So you're in high regard. Ovi, Gretzky, all these guys. Price with the puck now. Price being chased by Rashley. Lambswood on him. Fudge knocks it out. It's picked up by James. Gets it over to Cumby.
Yeah, you don't get the nickname Mr. Hockey for nothing.
No.
Yeah, so lacrosse back in the Olympics, Will, just to pick up on that commentary. Nice to see. I would imagine that Canada would fare well in lacrosse.
Well, there's a North American league. I don't follow lacrosse as being our national sport. I am intrigued, but we'll see how they do. Slid right to the front. There's Fowler with the shot, and he has a great opportunity there. Back up to the point. King, and there's an opportunity for Rashley. Rolling puck. He's being chased. Rashley with a shot, and great save. Colburn is there, and we're going to get a what do we get?
Play on the defenseman on Rashley was taken hard into the boards after the play, after the opportunity. And looks like James Strickland, maybe.
Okay, the Kings are 1 for 2 so far in the game. See if they can't add another one here. Nice hustle there by Rashley. Very unfortunate to get a bit of a rolling puck.
Great hustle by both players. Strickland trying to recover a little bit there. Going hard.
And Colburn has done what he's done all game. Picking right up where Lynch left off. Austin with the puck here now. Austin slides it over, gets it over to Spingle. Okay, here's Furlong. Now slides it out, and I thought that was in. Great play by the Kings. Nice opportunity. Decker with the puck now. Gets it back to Furlong. Furlong with it here. Furlong battling back there. Gets it out to Decker. Decker with the quick shot, and that goes high. That's just going to come outside the zone. Kings look to regroup. Lots of pressure there. Some good opportunities. Austin with the puck.
This is Peavy.
Peavy with it now. Peavy breaks it in, gets it over the zone. Looks to settle this down. He does. Gets it back out. There's the pass. There's the shot. And nice play. You got Cave in front of the net there trying to create some traffic.
Real nice look. Good skating. Good movement. Spacing. Nice shot. Nice save. Good hockey.
Good hockey. No goal. So minute 7 left to go in the power play on the penalty of Strickland on the hustle of Rashley. James with it now, back up to the point, gets it over to Wiseman. Wiseman slides it over to Lambswood. Lambswood in on that first goal. Lambswood here, gets it back to the point. Wiseman with a shot, and that's a couple posts. So
nice tip, nice redirect, just didn't find its way in. Couple of posts down at that end this period.
Okay, Wiseman with it now, just off the mark a little bit. Lambswood here trying to get knocked by Russell. Rashley picks it up. Rashley tries to make the move, gets it over, and there's the shot. He can't hit the net. Wide open net, sprawling Colburn.
Yeah, that was another good look. Just can't bury one right now.
Back up to Wiseman. Over to Lambswood. Nice cross ice pass there. Waited a little bit too long. You want to get that off quicker. Great pass. Looked like a bit like Nick Suzuki on that one.
Yeah, he found a little lane across the ice.
Rashley with it here now. Rashley still with the puck. Back to even strength. Kings 1 for 3 on the power play. And a little break here for the Central Impact. Kind of lost the handle on that one, tries to slide it back in.
Got lucky on that one. Puck clears the zone down in the Central Impact end. Lambswood at the end of a shift, trying to recover. Roberts did well to cover that puck. 5:01 left in the second. We're not at that one. Here at the Corner Brook Civic Center, here on Rogers Television.
24-17 are the shots on goal here in favor of the Western Kings. So about a 7-shot advantage here. Good second period for them. Bogdan with the puck on the top. That's a little high. Mercer to try to keep this in here. Mercer battling on the sidewall. Gets it down to Urquhart. Kings with it, trying to center that puck. Good play there by the Impact to keep it away. Bogdan's going to be on that first. Bogdan battling there with Ingram. Urquhart with it. It's up to Mercer. Mercer just slides it outside the zone. Urquhart trying to muscle his way through there, and jeepers, that's a great stick. So nice play there by King. Kings were on a 3-on-1. This one goes sliding down. Puck comes all the way back out. Picked up by Green. Green flicks it in. It's going to hit off the back and slide down to Mercer. Mercer with it. One for the stretch pass. Austin picks that up, and Locke is all over him. Decker with it now, just loses the handle. Wisely gets it outside the zone. That'll be offsides if he touched it. Oh, and a fumble right in the slot. You don't want to see that. King knocks over Austin. That pass is broken up there by Mercer. 3 minutes to go here. This one goes sliding all the way down. Strickland's going to be first on this one. Strickland sets up behind, slides it over to Locke. Locke looking to break this out. It's up to Party. He's in his wheelhouse. Back to Party, and there's a shot, and a great stick there by Spingle, so you got to be careful. You can put the puck in the net.
Yeah, so the Western Kings have actually tallied a number of shots this period. They're now taking the lead in the shot department. 24-18 are the totals. Kings are throwing everything at them. Still not at that one. Great hockey game. 2:45 left to go here in the second frame.
Applin now has the puck, tries to get it out, gets it up to Gould. Gould goes off the glass, tries to get it up to Peavy. Peavy slides it over to Payne. Payne with the puck, tries to get it back to Peavy, and there's the stick there to block it all off. Kings keep it. Little swing and a miss there by Gould. Okay, maybe an opportunity here, Payne. Lots of Impact players back. Good hustle on their part. Great back check. They don't have any quit on the back check.
Oh, nice save.
Right off the knob of the stick. So nice save. Got lucky on that one. Bouncing around. Kings are flying. Nice play there by Cumbie to keep that in. Tries to slide it over.
Any goaltender will tell you, Willie, that knob of the stick is part of their toolkit. Save-making toolkit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Patrick will always talk to his post, so, you know, whatever they can do. Back up to Cumbie. Cumbie with the shot, and that goes off a skate in front. Brashley keeps it in. Over to Wiseman. Wiseman with the shot, and Colburn could see that all day.
Yeah, you can just tell, you know, when the goalies have a lane and they can track the puck, they're just in position. It's all pretty straightforward. Anything from the point, really. These guys can fire the puck, but when they can see that far out, it's normally goaltenders safe.
Yeah, Colburn's a big kid, too.
Left to go in a second.
Colburn's a big kid. He takes up a lot of the net.
Shots are 28-19. Kings have managed three more shots than they did all night yesterday. They're doing their best to pick up some points there this weekend.
Okay, that's an icing. It'll come all the way back.
A lot of young players on the Western team. I'm sure there's some young players on the Central Impact as well. But every shift, every game, every time you step on the ice is an opportunity to develop at this level.
Yeah, I didn't see any scores from like stats point of view from the out of town scores, but not to be left out of the equation here. Joey Green is top 15 going into the weekend, as is Lambert. Picked up by Lambswood. Lambswood with the puck. Tries to slide it in. There's the shot, and that gets tipped, and it's right on the goal line, and they can't do it. Wow.
Auburn did manage to find it right at the end.
Right on the goal line.
That's an odd feeling when you're a goalie. You've made the initial stop, and you're just looking for that thing.
Just hoping.
Manages to find it. And sometimes in the scramble, you might even kick it in as a goalie. Good thing that never happened to him that time. Found it, covered it over. Little under a minute to go here now in the second.
Central has it. It's kept in by Wiseman. Brashley just dumps it in. Doesn't go far. Central looks to break it out here. Oh, gives it right to Party. Party keeps it in. Oh, back to Party with a bouncer. Lock with the puck behind the net. Picked up by the Kings. Nice play up to Rashley. Rashley looks to get that in. Lambswood's with him. And that one bouncing around, and 9 seconds left. Here's an opportunity for Fowler. He's dangerous. Nice hustle by Mercer. Great play by Mercer. Great back check. Get back in position. Do his thing. Okay, that's going to do it for the second period.
We'll catch you after the break. 1-1 after 2.
29-20 shots on goal. Keep your stick on the ice, guys. Okay, ready for the third period, and Party wins the draw. As Lammy was just saying, we've exchanged a couple own goals. Fowler gets it to Party. He's got a wide open net and can't deliver. So that doesn't happen a lot. I'm going to call that a great break for the Kings there. And
yeah, it's one of those beginning of the period. Cumby with the little bobble. I think with the little bit of water sometimes it's on. You know, when you start a period, and he bobbled it in the neutral zone, and that created a 2-on-1. Great chance for the Central Impact. Just couldn't bury it on the pass across.
Okay, so we just saw a correction here at the stadium. I don't know if you could hear that out there for the viewers, but the goal was Wiseman's goal for the Western Kings, the shot from the point. I'm thinking Mark that went off, thinking it went off Strickland. It looked like it got tipped there at some point, but...
yeah, there was any number of bodies that could have went off of. About 4 or so people in front of Colbert for that one.
Nevertheless, the goal goes to Wiseman, so good on you, first of the season. A heck of a defenseman, been around for a while. It's a stalwart on the back end. And Central gets a great opportunity, and Party just can't put it in the net. He doesn't miss many of those opportunities. They've had about 4 or 5 chances here today where just can't deliver on it so far. Fowler and Party connected on the first one. Both teams battling for it here. This one pops out. James, Ingram's on him. James did a nice play to get it back to Bugden. Slides that over to Mercer. Good pressure there. And they do keep it in. Nice play just on the line. And this one's going to slide all the way down. We'll get the ice in and back to the other end. Well, Mark, it's a busy building again here this morning. We had baseball out in the studio on the heels of the Volley West yesterday. And see what time it is. Yeah, pickleball has got about 34 minutes left. So pickleball is a going concern. That'll be in the Olympics before you know it.
Multiple sports going on here this weekend.
Kings look to get this out, and they do. Vardy with the puck. Green shoots it back down. That's handled by, it's going to cover it. So
both goalies have been solid. 29-22 are the shots on net, favoring the Kings.
And Roberts just wanted to hold on to that one. Some fresh legs out there. Central with the puck. It's back up to Green. Green shoots that back down in the corner. Kosh on it. Kosh slides that over, slides it right into the slot. There's Canning, and Canning just misses high and wide. Kings get it up the sidewall here. Kings do get it outside the zone. Bobbling that down. Bit of pressure there. Green with the puck now. Green sneaking up through, sends that on nets, and Roberts is going to cover that one as well.
Yeah, guys out there at this level are playing well without the puck, anticipating where they need to be, moving into spaces, having a target ready, some of the fundamentals.
Okay, back to the point. Central with the puck, there's the shot, and that goes breadbasket. So good position again there by Colburn, or by Roberts, sorry.
17:23 to go here in the third frame. 1-1 here on Rogers TV, Cornerbrook Civic Center. Face off to Roberts left.
Won by the Kings. Payne with the puck. Good pressure there by Central. Party and Boone fighting for it. Wiseman comes up with it. Wiseman now tries to get that out. Puck does get out, bouncing around. There's a little opportunity for PV, couldn't handle it. This one slid back down. Wiseman will be first on this. It's up to the sidewall. Cross ice. It's it over to PV. PV can't handle it. Picking up those passes is critical, right? So picks up that pass, you're down the other end, setting it all up. Hughes now. Price with the puck. Just a little far in front of Party. He was building up ahead of steam. Price still with it. Price tries to slide it back to Hughes. He wasn't ready. Party loses his edge. Party's going for a change. He's got a bit of a skate issue. So something happening with his skate. Mercer now. Mercer checks lock. Nice play there. Shoots this one down in the corner. Going to be picked up by Bugden. Bugden tips that one out. Party's still addressing his skate blade on the, seems to be satisfied now. He's going to take a seat. Central with the puck. Tries to slide it right in front. It does. And Russell gets a stick on it. Cleared by Roberts. Keep it in. There's a shot by Russell. It's bouncing around, and a little tip there by Mercer at the end to keep it out of the danger zone. So Kings are kind of on their heels to start this third period. Shots were 29-20 after the second, and they're 29-23 now. So Kings need to get that little bit of jump back. Picked off by the Kings here. Nice little self-pass by Janes. James tries to do the little toe drag, loses the puck, slides it into the slot, and Lambswood was going the other direction. Canning with it now. Canning and Ingram out here, also with Fowler. Tries to go far side. Green looks to keep this in. Gets it out to Janes. Kings stay on side. Little drop pass, back to Spingle. Spingle with it now. Spingle gets it down, and that's a nice little stick check there. Nice play by Vardy.
Looks like a hooking penalty on Lyndon Canning.
Okay, Canning with the penalty. Kings are 1 for 3. That's pretty good because there were 2 for something going into this for the first 9 games. Green with it now. Nice play by Green. Gets it outside the zone, high off the glass. Lambswood with it here now. Lambswood looks to go cross ice, picks it up to James. James looks to settle this down. James just dumps it in. Peavy's on his horse. Party's out there killing this one. Party, Russell, along with Price and Green, but Green is going to change. Hughes jumps on. Hughes breaks up that play. James with the puck here now. Looks to settle it down. Lambswood gets it down deep. Flicks this one out. It's bouncing around out in front. One-timer from Wiseman, and he just goes wide. Picked up by Lambswood. Lambswood on the point here. Taking his time. Back up to Lambswood. Lambswood with the puck. Looking for that hole. Nice position there by, nice position again by the, oh, we're going to get another one. Okay, so the Western Kings are going to get their chance.
54 seconds left to go in the original penalty to Canning.
Fagan with the call. We got a hook.
So Kings will go on the 5 and 3 man advantage, 2-man advantage for just under a minute. Big draw now to Colburn's right. Kings look to take a lead in this one. We're all tied at 1 with 13:31 to go here in the third period. Mark Robinson calls the timeout, wants to go over some things with his players and this great opportunity that they now have with a 2-man advantage for almost a minute.
Okay, so Coach Robinson called one of the most memorable timeouts I've ever seen in Major Midget Hockey. Game 7, Kings are down to Tri-Pen. Game 7 of the final at the Hodder at packed house, and they're down 3-1. And Coach Robinson calls the timeout.
He did indeed.
And win the championship. And it all turned around from that timeout, so we'll see if this can...
All because of Mark Robinson's timeout.
Absolutely. All because of the timeout. So I'm interested to see what he's going to drop this time.
Watch some tape, as they used to say.
Best timeout in the history of Major Midget Hockey.
Let's see what the Kings do here with the 2-man advantage. 54 seconds with 2 guys in the box before Canning steps back out on the ice. Big draw.
Okay, Peavy down there battling for it. Kings come up with it. You got to get that up to the wall there. You got to get up to the wall. Kings good scramble there. Keep it in. 43 seconds left to go in the 2-man advantage here. Want to see if you get a shot on net here. .30 seconds. Right in the slot, gets it over, and there's a shot there. He scored!
Beautiful play.
Western Kings. Great puck movement.
I mean, obviously you're starting with a 2-man advantage. There's lots of room to work with out there, but it was a well-executed 2-man advantage. Beautiful play. Wiseman or Lambswood, cross-ice pass. Sorry, little touch in the middle there.
That was Rashley.
With Rashley's backhand from Lambswood. So Lambswood and Rashley with the assists.
Okay, so the Kings are 2 for 4 on the power play. They actually have the lead in this hockey game. Shots are 30-23. Party now. Party goes off a stick. Hanrahan with a chance. Saved there by Colburn. Kings still on the power play. Don't want to give up one there.
Yeah, they managed to score before that first penalty expired to Canning. Barrett's still in the box for a minute or so. Kings look to add to this 1-goal lead. They lose the handle on the entry.
Okay, so that's Jane's second.
Clear.
That's Jane's second power play marker of the season. He's leading the Kings in scoring. I wouldn't compare it to anything that's happening in the league, but he's up there. So him and Rashley and Alex Austin were the top scorers coming into this match.
Well, we've been talking the last couple of games, really, today's game and yesterday's game, about burying those grade A chances, and he certainly did that time.
Absolutely. Nice pass there by Rashley, and great pass around the perimeter by the D, Wiseman included. Kings battling back here now. 30 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Deep in the central zone. Kings come up with it. Get that back up to the point. There's a block, goes right into the shin pad of Lambert. Cave with the puck now. Cave with the puck on the top. He slides that back for Peavy. Peavy with the puck. Peavy looking to try to, he had Cave sliding right into the slot on that one. Back up to the point, close it. Here comes Peavy again. There's the shot. The rebound's hanging out for a Cave, and he can't bury it.
Juicy rebound. The kind that you'd like to see if you're a forward in front of that puck, in front of the net looking for the puck.
Big glove there by Colburn.
Was the first to get to it. They'll face off to his left in the central zone. 5 seconds left in the penalty to Vardy. Big draw here. Kings win it.
Back up to Spingle on the point. And then nice opportunity there by Decker. Try to get a stick on the tip. He's hanging out in front. Decker comes back up with it again. This one slides back through. Back up to Spingle. Spingle wisely dumps that into the corner. Good play there by Lockie. Was all over him. That was going nowhere but chins. Shot by Spingle. Cave now with it. Hughes with the puck. And that goes off the glove of Applin. Applin does keep it around and bounces out. Spingle's back on this. Locke is all over him. Cave with the puck.
Looks
and
like
I was going to say,
foul here.
okay, Central's giving them their chances. Did clip his feet that time, so good call on that. And that's Party going to the box.
That was no doubter. There's times when the officials' arms just automatically go up. No doubter on that one. Kings have had a few power play opportunities. Some of the coaches on the central bench are sharing their thoughts with the referees, the officials. But there was a no doubter on that one. Tripping is the call.
I think they were just catching up, Mark. It's been a while. Okay, here are the Kings on the power play again. 2 for 5. Wiseman with the shot and the rebound, and there's the opportunity, and the whistle's blown. They're saying he had it, so...
yeah, Mike Fagan on the call. Waved it off right away.
Yeah, you can hear the whistle from up here, so it was well after the whistle.
Two to 1 with 10:30 to go. Kings on the power play for another minute and a half.
Back up to the point. Slides it over to James again. He's in that spot, and there's the glove. So Colburn was ready for that one. He's doing the hassock on the first one. Kings with the puck. That's just off the mark. That'll be picked up by Janes in the corner. Janes still with the puck. Janes gets it back up to the point. Back up to Wiseman. Wiseman back to Janes. Janes, nice try to avoid to get a different angle on the shooting lane there. That was a very nice play by Vardy. Stayed with it. Stayed in position. Oh, Wiseman loses an edge. 45 seconds left in the Party power penalty. Picked off by Hughes. Hughes dumps it back down. Look at play by Roberts. Wiseman there. Lambert putting on the forecheck. Kings break it up. Austin picks up the pass. Austin with the puck. Austin gets rubbed out by Hughes. Nice play by him. This one will get dumped all the way down. It's going to be played by Roberts. Canning is coming down on Spingle. Nice play by Roberts to flick that up to Decker. Kings break it in over the line. Oh. This will get broken up, and Price will shoot that all the way down. So we're going to be back to even strength. Kings got the lead, just under 9 to go. Spingle with the puck. Misses his mark with Decker. Central dumps this back down. Kings with it here now. Kings looking to get their first points of the season. Okay. Here's the whistle, a little shove afterwards.
Nice play by the D there
8:25 to go.
just focus on the player, not the puck. Take the body and get some separation between the puck and the player.
Okay, up in the booth, too, we also have a U-15 game on the go, so got as much hockey stick stimulation from Western Newfoundland as you can get in one spot. It's the out-of-town scoreboard, Mark.
Keeping an eye on the U-15 AAA Kings out in Windsor Stadium today, playing the Osprey this morning, the Tri-Pen Osprey.
What's the score of that one?
They're in a 4-2 hockey game there. The Osprey are up, second period.
Okay. Party with it now. Here comes Party. Party with a shot from the outside, and he goes breadbasket. So nice save there by Roberts.
Shots now 35-24 in favor of the Kings with some of that power play time. Colburn's been solid to keep this at 2-1.
Yeah, Roberts has played well. Both goaltenders.
Both goalies are playing solid games in between the pipes for sure.
Green with the puck. Green dumps that back down in the corner. Kosh is going to be knocked off that one. Wiseman still with it here. Gets it over to Payne. Payne with the puck, gets it back up to Wiseman. Wiseman gets it outside the zone. Payne with it now. Payne with an opportunity. That's flicked over to Locke. Wiseman comes up with it. Wiseman's got Payne with him. Tries to drop for Peavy. Nice play there by Vardy. Kept him off it. This one slides down to the corner. Peavy's there. Peavy comes up with it momentarily. Kings with it. Gould tries to make the move. Back up to the point. Here's Cumby now. Cumby dumps it in. Peavy's going after Locke. Central picks it up. Steps out the line. It's a hand pass to himself for Kosh. Swing and a miss there by Wiseman. James now. James looks to get up to Lambswood. Central back in position every time. Spingle with it. Spingle with the puck. This one gets slid down to Price. 6 minutes to go here. And a little fan. Hughes with it now. Next goal is going to be big. There's Canning. That's far and wide. Price keeps that in. Brashley with it now. There's an opportunity. Next one's big. Next one's big. And he gets rubbed out. So nice hustle there by Russell on him. Russell's got wheels. And here comes the... What an opportunity by Fowler. And he just misses that.
End-to-end action here. Fowler. Brashley before that.
It is. It's good hockey. Not sure what you're doing on your Sunday morning, but if you're not at the Civic Center, you're missing it. Lambswood with it now. Tries to get it out. Brashley still skating with that. Long shift for him. It's kept in by James. And they're going to make the call.
Yeah, I'm sitting pretty well on the blue line here. That was a good call by the officials. Puck just came out. 5:37 to go here at the Cornerbrook Civic Center on Rogers TV. 2-1 lead for the Western Kings on their home opener weekend. Looking for their first points of the season.
Okay, we got Party back on the ice. Party and Locker out here along with, I believe that's Canning. No, Lambert. So I expect to see a heavy dose of these guys along with Fowler for Central to close this one out. Fighting to get back in it here. Back up to the point. Here's Mercer. Mercer with the shot, and it's blocked by Party. This one gets flicked down. There's an opportunity for Locke. Bouncing puck, little roller. And what a save.
Got a slashing call. Potentially a penalty shot. Nope.
Okay, so no penalty shot, but the power play goes to the Central Impact.
thinking perhaps a penalty shot opportunity, but I guess the defender was close enough to send the man to the box for 2.
Okay, we got the heavy hitters out here for Central. There's a shot from Green, and that goes up into the netting. So we got Fowler and Green, Russell, Lambert, and Party on the power play to open this one up. Kings are counting with
the Kings here.
Big kill for the Kings. They got Wiseman and Spingle on the back end, killing this one off, and that does get outside the line. Furlong and Sims are out here to kill this one. Here comes Joey Green. He gets knocked out of. Nice play there by Sims. Wiseman with it now. Wiseman gets it out. Nice play by Wiseman. Colburn leaves it for his defenseman. Taking it up to a neutral ice. Here comes Fowler. He's got a head of speed. Fowler drops it for Russell. Russell with the shot, and that gets blocked. Just sitting there, picked up by Lambert. Lambert with it now. Lambert back up to the point, back up to Green. There's the shot, and that's knocked in front. Bounces up, and Wiseman gets a stick on it, and another stick on it. And it could be an opportunity, but Fowler's back there first. Long shift there for Furlong. He's out there for a minute. Get some fresh legs out here now for the Western Kings. Payne is in to kill the penalty. No penalty on that call. Still battling here, so Lambert showing some strength there. And this just goes up, and here's an opportunity. Here come the Kings with the shot. He scores! Western Kings with the shorty, Morgan Peavy. Morgan Peavy. We said the next one will be big, Mark, and we get a shorty.
It sure was. It sure was. The Central Impact were threatening down the other end. The puck bobbles out to the neutral zone. Peavy steps right into it. Had guy right on his shoulder, but he roofs one. Beautiful shot over Colburn's left side, and it's 3-1 on the shorty by Peavy with 3:53 to go here in the third period. Kings looking to get their first points of the year.
Okay, so the Kings are a special team. All their goals have come on special teams this year. 2 power play goals and a shorty, so huge one.
Central Impact still on the power play here with 10 seconds to go, working it around the King zone.
Yeah, nice block there by Payne. Nice block by Payne. Peavy with his first one of the season. King's first shorty of the season. His first shorty of the season. All goals are on special teams here for the Western Kings. Trailed it by 1. They've got 3 unanswered. Strickland slides it over. 3 minutes to go here in the third period. Like I said, you can ask Roger Maris. All streaks start with 1.
They must have eaten their Special K for breakfast this morning.
I don't know. I think of banana muffins.
36-27 are the shots on goal. 2:58 left to go here in the third period. 3-1 Kings in Corner Brook Civic Center on Rogers TV.
Face-off, Canning wins that, gets it back, gets it right up to Ingram right away, kind of bobbles it. Slides it back to Canning. You got Canning and Locke coming down. Locke with the puck here now. Locke gets it over, and that's going to be handled by Roberts.
Yeah, we got some power play goals. We got some short-handed goals here. We got some own goals. Both sides of the equation. A little bit of everything.
Okay, great morning. And we're going to get a timeout from Coach Casey over there.
Coach Casey wants to go over the last few minutes here. Give his players a little respite. It's been a busy stretch. Just keeping an eye on the out-of-town scores at the U-15 Windsor Stadium. They're U-15 Kings. Still in a 4-2 hockey game. Tri-Pens with the lead there in the second period.
Well, you look at this league, Mark, and they continue to give players to junior A hockey. So you got Spencer Canes with the Wildcats. Him and Liam Dutcher, who's with the Amherst Ramblers, both having great seasons, along with Ethan Hoff from Deer Lake, right? So,
That's right.
And then you got Tyrell Mulrooney and Adam Pinson on the other side, are both in the MHL as well. Pinson Hills at Labrador. Pinson's jumped around a bit. It was with Miramichi, Summerside, Southern Shore, and now he's with the West Coast Steamers. And Mulrooney's with the Pictou Crushers.
Yeah, I noticed young Hoff was mic'd up the other night for the warm-up. It's interesting few minutes there with his buddies. He even broke into a tune or two, singing while he was warming up. It was fun to watch.
That's always fun.
Good luck to him in his season. Champions from last year, I believe.
Okay, so we got an empty net at the other end. Lambert with the puck. Okay, the Kings look to tie this one up. If they can do that for a couple of minutes. Rashley with it out now, and that goes sliding down. That'll be icing.
Got the goalie pulled here. Central looking for that goal to get them back within one. Jaws back in the western zone. They'll keep that goalie pulled.
Okay, so the extra attacker, we got Locke, Party, Fowler, Lambert, Price, and Green here for the extra. Not sure who the extra one is. I'll tell you it's not Party. This one gets slid down, and an opportunity here for the Kings. That's James.
James with the open net goal.
Okay, so that might do it. Western Kings exploding in the third period.
James did well to stay with that play along the boards and just eased it into the open net. Good hustle play by him. Second of the night.
Yeah, nice try there by Price to keep him off that and keep him going. Nice little hands there. Tips it in. Western Kings are looking like they're going to get their first points on the season on a Sunday morning. Goalie's back in. 4-1 Kings. Less than 2 minutes to go. Decker looks to center it.
Coach Brian Casey with the right thing to do. Called his timeout, pulled his netminder in hopes of getting that second goal. Roberts has got a clear line of sight on that one.
Absolutely, and it's changed over the last number of years, Mark. I mean, there was a period of time you wouldn't pull the goalie until about 15 seconds left to go in the game, and now analytics come into play, and you see that coaches are doing that with a couple, 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, absolutely. You're down a couple. There's a little under 3 to go. Absolutely the right call. Draw down in the western zone.
So a bit of juggling here at the Civic Center. There was a bit of a misprint on the original game, supposed to be Friday night. Friday, Saturday. It got changed to Saturday, Sunday. So thanks for minor hockey for accommodating the Western Kings and doing all they could do to make this happen. I know some kids on the Central team. It sounds like they're close, but yeah, you got a couple kids from Fogo Island, and we're going to get home with a late game this afternoon. So nice to see the groups working together and helping each other out.
Thanks to everybody at Corner Brook Minor Hockey for accommodating that.
And I think it worked in the Kings' favor. Sunday morning seems to be the charm. Kings are on this, just under 37 seconds to go.
Tried to get Urquhart sneaking in behind. He just missed that pass. 22 seconds to go here in the third period. Kings are up 4-1 and looking to gain their first points of the year.
Okay, face off in the Kings zone. 22 seconds left. Bit of a formality at this point. Maybe an extra stat or two. One looks to get slid out in front. Kings are going to get it outside the zone. Dumps that puck in. 10 seconds left to go here.
Good hustle by
Still
Sim.
battling down there in the
Get that low.
corner. 4 seconds. This game is almost over. A little push
And
here.
that'll do it.
A little pushing and shoving. And there you go. Get away out of that. No need.
Kings will indeed
Okay.
gain their first points of the year for this young squad.
The Western Driving School Western Kings have their first points on the season. Thanks, Lammy, for a great Morgan and Gian. We'll see you next time. Keep your stick on the ice.
See you next time on Rogers TV, U-18 AAA hockey.
About this program, we'd love to hear it. Email or call us, or send us your feedback through social media.
Tuesdays on City TV.
We find missing people who have slipped through the cracks, and we bring them home.
We need to talk about how you figured out this location before us cops.
We all have our secrets. You kidnapped a child.
And you kidnapped a man.
I tell you what to help with, and you help with it. You can't manipulate me.
But I did. I'm your partner.
No partners. You're a monster.
Found. All new. Tuesdays 10, 9 Central on City TV or streaming on City TV Plus.
It isn't the heavy trays that make the job difficult, or the fast pace you need to keep up. It's not working another double because someone called in sick. What makes the job tough is the moment you realize a customer has had enough, and you have to make that decision not to overserve. Refusing service isn't personal, it's the law. We know it's not easy, but we're counting on you to keep us all safe. Thank you, servers, for doing the tough job.
Tuesdays on City TV.
We find missing people who have slipped through the cracks, and we bring them home.
We need to talk about how you figured out this location before us cops.
We all have our secrets. You kidnapped a child.
And you kidnapped a man.
I tell you what to help with, and you help with it. You can't manipulate me.
But I did. I'm your partner.
No partners. You're a monster.
Found. All new. Tuesdays 10, 9 Central on City TV or streaming on City TV Plus.
everything. And also with us today is Nellie Brake. Nellie, great to have you here.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here. And I see all these exciting pictures and everything that I'm hearing here is bringing back memories.
Right, and that's what I was going to say. I think I can honestly say the first show without rhyme or reason, because everybody has said to me, from young people to old people in this town, that they love the photographs. So today the table is covered and we are just going to start, but there is a theme here. The theme is sports, and sports connected with the old days of Corner Brook, connected with the paper mill, and we will have, and there's some other photographs, Doris, that you have here that we got to get on because people are going to love to see them. So again, just a brief introduction for you, just briefly for people who may have not have seen you on the first show, your connection with Corner Brook and the paper mill.
Oh, well, I came here with my dad in 1924, and of course he worked with all the paper companies. I worked with the paper companies for about 10 years, 1938 to 46, and always was connected with things with the company and all sorts of sports in Corner Brook. But mainly years ago, the emphasis was on sports for the men.
But you managed to find some things
then they got into tennis and badminton and all that afterwards.
So if anybody wants to know anything else, see the previous show when it comes around one of these days.
Yeah.
Now, Nellie, a brief history on your part. Take us back to where you started working around here.
Oh, well, first I was born in Corner Brook, and my father and his two brothers came over and they went to work in the mill, and of course that brought us all into the mill, involved in everything that was going on there. So when I was old enough, I went to work with the Western Star, with the stationery store, and from there I went to Goodyear House.
But was that connected to the mill in any way,
yes.
the stationery?
The stationery store belonged to Bowers.
Okay. So in effect you did work for you worked with Bowers.
Yeah.
So you're
under Mr. Bergeron.
Okay. Yeah. Now and then you went to Goodyear House but you have a history, and you were a figure skater.
Well, I suppose, I don't know if you call it that. We didn't have any formal training, say.
Oh yeah, but I mean,
but we did do.
Yeah, because you mentioned another name that has a relationship with me, and that was Cliff Goodyear, because I worked with Cliff for years and years and years.
They were beautiful skaters, and Dick O'Brien, and the Murphy girls, and McCollums, and. Yeah.
So I mean, years there were people now see the figure skating that we have at Winter Carnival and so on, but they didn't realize there was such a history in Corner Brook. Yeah, because I have a little note here about you. It says that you were president of the Corner Brook Ice Promotion Association, and that was predecessor of the Silver Blades. And when we say predecessor, what year are we talking about here?
We're talking about 45, 46, 47, and actually it was formed by Dick O'Brien, which was he was an excellent skater, and he was also very artistic. And all our carnivals, they had wonderful designs in that, and Cliff was an artist too. So we really had it going good for us, when it came to decorating and things on the ice. Yeah.
And Doris, you were a tennis player, right?
Yes.
You played tennis. Any other sports that you took part in?
Badminton, skiing, and a bit of skating.
Right. And then Nellie, you were saying you were softball? Played softball?
I played softball right up until I was 52.
Oh, way to go. Yes. I'm 50 and I don't play softball. You're way up on me.
Yes, we did play the women down at Bowwaters. We had a couple of teams in the 40s as well playing softball.
Great. Now, what do you say we start here? I mean, where, I don't know. I'm going to pick this one first. So we're going to talk about these, and I guess, Doris, the best thing is Nellie is your backup here, because between the two of you, you know all the people in the photographs, and you know everything that's going on. So I'm going to bring this one up first. We'll get the cameraman to take a shot of this. We'll see it on the camera, on the monitor. And as soon as we get, you can start telling me what this is. This is a tennis.
Oh, this is a tennis team that went to Buckens. We used to have a lot of inter-town games. You played Grand Falls and Buckens were the tennis games, and they used to come here then, and this went on every summer pretty well.
Right. Now, so I know Cliff Hurley is way up there in that top corner.
Yes, and John Franklin, he was in the mill with the tech service. Eileen Downing.
I got to hold this with one hand because I want to point to some of these people. Where am I? This is Cliff, right?
Yeah.
Who is this?
That's Gwen Hood.
And then this would
Grace
be?
Penny. And that's Jim Wiley. He was the controller down at the company. And Jerry Penny. And Molly Hurley and Dorothy Meissen.
Okay, now let's start with Cliff and go back that way.
Yeah. Cliff Hurley and John Franklin, who was in technical service. Eileen, whom you had on from the hen coop.
Yeah.
Norman Hood, and myself, and Bert Meissen. Well, Bert and Dorothy came over from England, but they were great tennis players, and he spent a lot of time helping out with the club.
And did we put a year on this? What year are we talking?
Yeah,
here?
45.
1945.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Now where am I going to put all this? Because I'll put them on the floor because I got to get them out of the way. This one. This is a great group. I like this one.
Yeah.
Let's get a shot of this one up here, and a bunch of ladies outdoors. What is this all about?
Well, that was the Cornerbrook Ski Club. I hope we'll talk a bit more about that later on.
Yeah, okay.
There again now. Which end are we going to start on?
We'll start right here and go back that way.
Okay. Grace Penny, Geraldine Kennedy, Mary Kennedy, Ruby Phillitree, Joan Martin, Joan Tipping, the next lady I don't know, myself, and Phil O'Leary.
Okay. Now, can I ask for a year on this? Is this 45?
Yeah, that was in the 40s,
okay.
about 42 or 3, I'd say.
Where was this?
It's up beside the Massey Drive ski cabin.
The old ski downhill. It looks cross country, but it was the downhill.
Well, it was cross country mostly, but they had jumping on the other, a big jump over at the other side. On the hill on the other side of the pond.
They had wonderful jumping.
Now, we won't put it off. You said we'd talk a little more about it. What was it, what you just wanted to talk more of?
Oh, well, I didn't know if you wanted to start with the earlier sports.
Oh, we'll go.
Get to that afterwards.
I want to keep your train of thought here. So.
Well, the skiing was really something because Bowaters again built that beautiful log cabin in on Massey Drive. Yeah. And that was around 38 or so, and
that lasted for quite a while, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. Well, there's some lists there showing the membership in 46 and that.
What do I do with it? Yes, I have it. I have it here.
And that was the last year I was operational with it. And the list.
I'll just show this because this is 1940. This is the Cornerbrook Ski Club, 45-46. Yeah. The chairman was John March.
Yeah.
The vice chair was Max Alcock. Membership secretary is Francis McGraw, and the treasurer was Doris Herdman, which was you. Right. So, I mean, I like the fees. Gentlemen, $2, ladies, $1, juniors, 75 cents. I mean, was that the season pass?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Well, see, Bowaters paid Mac McGinn and everything, so we just had to go and we'll have our parties and everything else was a different world.
Well, just let me hold this to the camera because this is a membership list. So this is back in 45, 46. Yeah. So you had quite a few people.
Yeah, altogether with the juniors there was 228, I think I told it up there.
Yeah, that's a good crew.
Yeah, well, it was very active then, although it was a family thing, a lot of it, you know. Families went in there, didn't they, Nellie, all the time?
I see a few aunts and uncles there.
Yeah, feel free to say, jump in there, right? I'll put this, I got to put this over here now. I'll move this out of the way. So, okay, we'll continue. So tell me when you're finished with the cross country. You got some more pictures there?
Do you want some pictures of the cross country?
Yeah, okay. There's one right here. Let me have that one.
Every year we had races.
Okay, let's just get a look at this one.
They laid out a trail and then people competed in that. Again, these are some of the people. Cliff Hurley is there, and I think Roy Randall on that. Yeah. And a lot of younger people whom I can't remember. They're all grown up now.
Right.
No, so
and I've got so this is an actual competition we have here, is it?
Yeah, and this is the
now I'm going to put this one here because I'll get our cameraman to pan a few. This had me fooled because it said Parsons Pond, and I thought you were cross-country skiing in the 40s up the Northern Peninsula, but that's not the case here. This is
no.
Tell me where you're going here and a little bit of
when you got to Massey Drive, there was a nice ski cabin, and you generally went in and had lunch or something, or you brought your own, whatever. Yeah. And old Mac McGinn and his wife, they were wonderful. They would provide you with meals, which you paid for.
Right.
And then we'd start off and go over this
just pan across here
area
to the next one if you want there.
And you went over towards Parsons Pond, which was on the old cutover where they had to go for the highway, which they never built.
Right. So we're talking for younger people. We're talking up Massey Drive in behind Marble Mountain in that area. Is that right?
That's right.
Right.
But they did have ski jumping in there. That was even earlier. This wasn't.
Well,
Kai Gullich and.
They ski jumped up on the Lomans the Lomond Street area years ago.
Ski, well, I lived there. You mean you were actually ski jumping up there where I live?
Yeah, it came down by the transmission line, but that was the Halversons and Hansons and all those people. That's inside the cabin. I got this. That's 1945. That was a party of the Bentley Club, just to show you the old fireplace and everything in there.
Oh yeah, beautiful old building,
yes,
right?
It was great.
That had a loft too, where you could stay all night.
So this is one of yours. I say cross country. Is it fair for me to say cross country or just a ski club?
Yeah, well, it was everything.
Yeah, it was.
And they had the ski club had about half a dozen big toboggans we used on the hill in front of the cabin. All the kids and the older kids too, when they went in for parties.
Okay, now let's go. Let's change the sport completely. Okay, because let's get into this one. Tell me about this. We're gone from skiing now to hockey. So
well,
this is.
Yeah, these are people that was one of the old hockey teams apparently way back, and I can't remember what year that was. But oh gee, all the people.
This is like some of the things you see in the Western Star. Can you identify these people?
I think that young fella down front is Ian Fisher, who was the mascot. Now we're going from right to left.
Yeah, well, you're talking this would be Ian Fisher.
It looks
right
like
here.
Ian.
Okay.
I meant
Does
to
that
ask
look like Lefty LeDrew there?
Yeah, but wait, I'm
Where
starting at the right.
I'm
now.
trying to get the point. Over here?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was one of the Marx brothers, I think.
Like Groucho and Harpo, or?
No. And then that was a Power, I think, and I can't remember these. Vinky Burns, he was a very good hockey player. He's the third one from the left.
But where would they have been playing? Obviously, they won a cup here.
Yeah,
Here's the trophy.
The old rink, yeah.
The old rink. Now, what do we
Wally
mean?
Fitzpatrick, he was an excellent goalie, and Alec Fisher, and I think and the next row, I don't know who the man on the end is, Joe Downey, and then Charlie Cross, my husband's brother, and Ernie Levitz, he was great for sponsors on the end there.
Okay.
Not a player, he was a supporter.
So tell me, we'll get rid of the picture. Tell me about the old rink. You said the old rink. Now, what would that have been?
That was
the old ABM building. It was after.
Yes.
Yeah, down behind the Anglican Church at the end of West Street.
Yeah. And that was it had didn't have artificial ice.
Yeah, right.
Every year they'd put this shavings and stuff on it, and then water that and freeze it. And we skated on that right up until March. It was good. It was good ice to skate on, really.
It stayed there.
Yeah. And there were no, bleachers or anything like that. There were no seats. You just hung on the side of the boards. And last carnival we had there, we had over 1,300 people in there. And that was a lot of people, and they were hanging from the rafters everywhere.
That's almost as many as we get now at Humber Gardens.
And they were banging on the boards. We used to take the boys would take a stick with them. You know, and he'd bang, bang, bang on them. But it was really exciting. It was a lot of fun. And to perform even on that ice, it's really thrilling. Everybody was so happy, and everybody was so happy for you,
Okay. Let's now some of these may not be considered sports, but I'm going to get them on because we're going to talk about them because they're old photographs.
Yes.
And what was this?
Good one.
Now I can't. You can't see that.
Yeah, this is the old account social. We used to the accounts department. We used to have a committee, and they'd plan a dance every year.
Yeah. Now, is that Albert Martin's photograph up there on the wall?
No, that's Sir Eric.
Sir Eric Bow, Sir Eric Bow.
But going from Alec Collins on the end.
Underneath the picture, that's where I want to start.
Alec,
and Jane Collins, and Peg Martin, George Carson, Sue Carson, my father, and in behind that is Frances Lewin, and my mother, then Albert Martin, Monty Lewin, and the shorter man.
Yeah, who is that little guy?
That's Mr. Collins, sir. What was his name?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the husband of the Tolly.
Is MC Collins?
Yeah. And behind him was Austin Purchase and Steve Kennedy.
Yeah.
But these people were, a lot of these people were on the Bowater executive, and we would invite them to the accounts party.
Right. Now,
Marshall Collins, that's who.
Marshall.
What year will we put on this? We're talking
that
40s here?
Yes, I'd say 44 or so.
Okay. Now, you were telling me there's a person in here that we will identify. I need to point, so I'm trying to hold this and point to it at the same time. we'll get a shot of this. This is a party, I think, is this in somebody's
that was
house?
another Bowater social.
Now, this lady right here, tell me about this lady.
Well, she was Nurse Mac, who was so well known as a community nurse in Corner Brook for years. She was one of the nurses who went out with the doctors when they made their
from the hospital here that we talked about on a previous show.
Yeah, all through Bowaters, and then I think she worked down in the mill afterwards, probably in the first aid.
Nurse McDonald.
But she was known as Nurse Mac. Everybody knew her.
Right.
She's a wonderful person.
Nellie, you remember her as well?
Oh yes, I remember. I used to love to see her come along with the old Dr. Cochran and the big fur thing in the sleigh, you know, and they were all cuddled up with this great big skin. I don't know what it was, bear skin, I thought. It was so exciting, when we were kids. Because we all were, there was a lot of, you know, like measles and mumps and diphtheria going around then, and, you know, they didn't have any inoculations. So they used to have to go to each house and put a placard, quarantine on the houses. Because and quarantine, the kids couldn't go to school or anything. But Nurse Mac would always be there, you know. She'd always come and check all the kids and see.
Yeah, and there was Nurse Prim too.
Nurse
Remember
Prim,
her?
Nurse, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, and it was.
Yeah, because they had.
We had it great because it was in the wintertime, you know. We had all this snow.
Yeah, you know, a while back there was a gentleman stopped me in one of the malls here, and he said, David, he said, every time, he said, I see a show and I say, he says, like, I've seen a great show. He said, then you put on another one that's better. What I'm going to say now is I thought I had heard everything, and you guys are telling me more stories about things.
You haven't heard nothing yet.
Gee, I've heard that line before. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back. We've got a load more photographs to go through. We'll be right back in a moment. Welcome back. Our guests on the show today, Doris Cross and Nellie Brake. And both these ladies are talking to us about sports connected with the Corner Brook paper industry here, the paper mill and the sports activities. And both connected with the mill in a way. But we've got so little time and so many photographs that we ended off there before we went to that short break with talking about a few things. But we got to get right to it because I have one thing I want to mention here, Nellie. This one is for you. 110 horse races at curling. March 15, 1946, and the photograph here, the horse, it looks like a trotting apparatus, but it was for snow and ice because it's runners, right? So you actually attended this?
Oh yes, I saw those. Yeah. That was really big at one time, and now this is the end of it. They didn't have it after that. But earlier they had it quite often. But after the icebreaker used to come in, well, this could break up the ice, and you didn't have the same. They had the same thing with the ice boats. You know, once they started to cut the ice through with the icebreakers, well, then that ruined it all. But that was a really big.
But hundreds of people would show up with it.
Oh yes.
Like it's like trotting in Prince Edward Island. I mean, I never realized that we had that here.
Yeah, Joey Judge was one. He was really into it, and Fred Brake.
Okay. Now, well, let's stay down in curling because this is Petrie's Point.
Yes,
right?
that's
Doris,
right.
tell me why I'm holding this photograph.
Well, that was the site of the first golf course in Corner Brook, and it was all the fields in the lower part, and then the golf course stretched up over the hill, where there are oil tanks and different things now.
Yeah, that's what's down, and the marina, of course, is all down in that area now. So.
And.
But the golf course was by the ocean. That's
yes, all around there. It was great, and you could loot balls if you want to.
Right. Okay. Because I'm gonna take that one down because I have this.
Well, this is a small one. This was out front. We can see the bay just behind there.
1929, 1930, the golf course. I never knew there was a golf course down in Petrie's.
And we used to swim down on this beach. They had a bathing hut here.
But look at this. I mean, the trees. It looked like it was really taken care of.
Well, it was. And somebody had a house there, and then they had a clubhouse. But there was beautiful trees there, you know, that had been planted years ago, like around the bay. You know, there's lots of trees.
Is it fair for me to ask either one of you why it never stayed there?
Well, it got a bit complicated. They wanted to enlarge it, and then there was other people had property down there, and they didn't seem to be able to resolve it the way they wanted to. So.
Gee, it seems like a real pity. I mean, from what it looks like just on these photos, it would have been
going on down there.
Yeah, see, they couldn't expand beyond that because the railway line ran along the top part of the golf course.
And that sort of limited what they could do.
Yeah, so then they eventually went and built the Blow-Me-Down Club a few years later.
Right. Now this one, this is the old West Side Sports Field, right?
Yes. Well, this is the area looking over towards the town site, and you can see this is where Broadway was.
Well, Herald Avenue goes down through over there now.
And there was a big field here there, which the company, again, put the sports field up there.
Well, back when I was a kid, that's where the circus would go.
Yeah, right.
The circus would
Remember
be there.
the high divers?
Yeah.
We used to dive in the big pool down at the base of the, from 100 feet up.
Yeah, and I always remember the cages where the motorcycle guys would get in and go around. It's like hamsters would run on a wheel, right? So.
Yes, and you had to climb up about 100 steps from the road there, from the hill, to get to the top.
The old White House. Speaking of sports, I guess we could call dancing a sport.
Yeah, and the bowling.
The bowling downstairs,
weren't you?
Yeah. Of course, the Western Star building is here on that exact spot now.
That was built when I was 17.
Yes.
And
early 40s.
Yeah.
And it was the USO. It was built as a USO.
The American servicemen. Did you ever get to dance in there when you were?
Oh yes, because I used to do interior decorating for them.
Oh really?
Yeah. For
Very
Rhoda Worry. The girl there, Rhoda Worry, she
not just a good one-liner here, but a clever verse of it.
And she wanted someone to help her, and I wasn't old enough to join the club, but she got special permission for me, so I was there.
So when you talk about interior like what would you have done?
Well, for the St. Patrick's, you do all these decorating and all the Christmas and Easter and Sadie Hawkins Day and you know all the events.
See how easy it is to get off on a tangent here? Here I am telling myself I'm running out of time. I'm going to talk to you about something else. But this photo, I'm showing this. This is not sports, but this is the...
Yes, it is. There's the old rink.
Oh, okay. That's
why.
Oh, I thought it was just a super old photo of Corner.
No, this is where the, you know, the mill was down here. This, again, is part of the west side, looking over towards the town side area. And this
there's the rink.
The old rink. Yeah, that's why that's there.
That rink.
We only see the other side of it now, A, B, and M, or whatever it was.
But I mean, the years. I mean, I can remember going to hockey games. Okay, you want that back?
And that's where all the activity took place: hockey, broom ball, skating. And
now fishing. As a sport. Now this, tell me, what is so great about this? Where did this come from?
This is what they used to catch in Hughes Brook in 1924.
Look at the size of the fish.
They disappeared somehow.
Yeah, right.
That's Albert Martin when he was a young fella.
Yeah.
And I think that's Simmy Parsons and somebody Clouston and a fellow Wilson. I don't even remember them.
Yeah,
but they were
the names are written on the bottom there. But this is.
Right. I mean, I don't remember them as people, but I remember Simmy Parsons.
That's 1924.
Yeah.
1924. Now look at this. You got to tell us about this one because this is Mr. Callahan from Concord Avenue.
Well, apparently he had these.
Pat?
Yes.
He had the horses over there.
Yes, he did.
A lot of people had horses then. You know, the horses used to run wild in the town site once.
Really?
Yeah.
The cows.
Look at this.
But the cows.
They came from down the bay somewhere.
That's a great picture.
Because they used to ride those horses all over the west side, everywhere. Cooks Brook, down there. Yeah.
Black Pat. That's what it was
Black
called,
Pat,
right?
Yeah, that's Black Pat.
Yeah. Now that wasn't yesterday, I tell you.
He had a big family. He usually had the largest family was on the sports field for Labor Day. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
You know, over in that old field?
Yeah. Well, I know a lot of his kids.
Yeah, their house was just, and they had Callahan's Field there, didn't they? So.
Now is this any way connected with sports? This is Quarry Hill.
That's the Quarry Hill. Well, we used to go for. The old slate quarry was up there above that road, and that was the road led up to it, and finally down to curling. But it was, as you say, the best part.
This is a ring road now.
No. It's the old curling road.
Yeah, but
went up on the west side, above the railway tracks. See?
Walk from Cornbrook to Petrie's on that.
Yeah, and we used to go for picnics there from the school at the end of June. That was the big thing when we were in public school.
Broadway was just around the corner there. Once you got around the corner. Okay, I got to mention this. Look, this is. I was asked by the Janeway Foundation in St. John's to send them a phone book of the West Coast. They needed it for something. I was going to give them this one because this is a telephone book. Where's the? Okay, here you go. Look. This is a telephone book from
company.
Bowwaters.
I mean, with the you know, Dr. Fisher, 5 Marcel Avenue. His phone number was 269. I mean, look at this. Isn't this terrific? Doris, you keep everything.
Well, some of it. Interesting things.
We've got. I can see a third show written all over you here. we're at a time we've got to go. Thank you. Great for bringing in all these photographs and sharing some of the memories and talking about it with us.
Oh, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of fun.
You're a great host.
We'll see you again. I know we're going to see you again, right? This show is not going to quit. We'll see you again next week on the Mill Basket. Thanks.
At the hour of 4 and the day's sweat and toil's done. Each home would pray that the mill would stay, and we'd always hear the whistle blow. Hear the whistle blow. Hear the whistle blow. Hear it blow. Come and gone, while the mill pumps life into this town. Ship after ship, gorged with paper tried and true. But one thing stays unchanged decades through, like a call from the past for all who knew. 'Cause at 7:45 and 8 o'clock you can hear the whistle scream, ringing clear for miles around. You swear it's always been. When the whistle roared at the hour of 4 and the day's sweat and toil's done, each home would pray that the mill would stay, and we'd always hear the whistle blow. Hear the whistle blow. Hear the whistle blow. Hear it blow.
Welcome to another edition of our Mill Basket program. Nice to have you along with us. And a special guest on the show today is Jim Laughlin. James, properly referred to here in some of the newspaper clippings.
James F.
We're going to talk about you for a little bit and your history and how you came to be at the paper mill here. But the main theme running through the show on this episode is mill unions again, and some of the history of the strikes that you were involved in and some of the contracts that have been signed. So let's begin with a little bit of your history. Where are you from?
Well, I was born in Petites, 1932, Rose Ranch, Port aux Basques. And Dad and Mom were teaching in Petites. And of course, they got married, and the Laughlin clan of 7 in the family. And then Dad was transferred to Howley.
So you spent quite a bit of time in Howley, didn't you?
Yeah, I went to Howley when I was 6 months old. And of course, Dad was teaching there for something like principal school for about 12 years. And then he went to work with Bullwaters as a scaler.
Mm-hmm. Now, there's another story in there that we'll just touch on, because the Woodland Echoes.
Yeah, okay.
Now, I mean, the CBC radio, when we had our 50th anniversry in Corner Brook a few years back, your dad was one of the memories.
Father ran the Woodland Echoes, and at that time was the only communications, we say, to back home, because people went into camps, and they were there practically all the winter. You know, they'd be up there for 3 or 4 months. And they would send in all the news, and Father would give the news from the camps, we say. And then they'd have a musical, and he used to have the Brockway Brothers and the Dipsy Doodlers. And
now, you were a teenager when this was going on, weren't you?
Oh, yes, yeah.
So you have some memories of what?
A lot of memories, yeah. Father played the accordion, and sometimes he'd have PG tipping on, and he played the banjo. And the program went on for a long time, and it was well known right across Newfoundland, because Wood's operations and Wood's people were from Trinity Bay to the east, right on down through, we say.
Yeah,
they came by train, to Howley. Howley was the center of the Woods operations at that time.
So I can relate to the stories of the Woodland Echoes, being a former CBC employee and that. But how did you come to work at the mill in Corner Brook if you were in Howley at this time?
Well, when Howley sort of phased out, and then the operation went to Deer Lake, and Father was transferred in to the mill in Corner Brook. He was supervisor of the Woods operations in Corner Brook, employment supervisor. And I went to work with Bowaters in 1951 at the Ummermouth Boom, and worked on tugboat, and used to, very interesting job, used to tow the wood down to the loading boom down to, from Ummermouth, we say, down to the mill.
Now you had an interesting career. I'm just going to put this in because you had our producer, director, Brian McHugh, confused because he didn't know what to put under your name, because you said you worked just about everywhere it was possible to work with the mill.
The only place I didn't work was, I didn't work on charring floor. I didn't pick any wood, and I never cut a cord of wood. We say only for firewood. I never cut a cord of wood for Bowater.
But apart from all the other things, you can pretty well go from one end to a piece of paper to the other.
Right. So that fall, I had an application for a job in the mill, and in October, I went in the mill. I went in the finishing department. I don't know, it was, I suppose about 120 people working in the finishing room at that time.
Back in those days.
Yeah.
Big numbers.
Right. See, that's true. Now, I was elected on the executive of Local 64 in 1967.
Well,
okay.
Just back
up. You want me to back up?
Because I want to ask you.
You're
why,
like Tim Allen. He wants to back up a bit.
Why did you get interested in becoming a union executive member? There had to be a reason.
There was a lot of reasons. I got hit in a lot of layoffs, and every time there was a cutback, I went through the gate because of the departments. Most of the departments was, there were a few things put in there, and then they would make away with the jobs and whatever. So I came home one day and said to my wife, Flo, I said, well, laid off again. Yeah, she said, well, how come that young feller over across the fence, he's still working? Well, I said, that's the union contract. We ain't got no seniority, so I got interested in it after that.